So we've all been in situations where you bring in key resources, some of the most senior people in the firm, to sit down with a potential new client, spend 2 or 3 hours discussing their business issues, and two things happen. You either win the business or you don't. If you don't win the business, you've lost the billable time and you haven't got a new client. So it's the worst outcome possible. In this video, we're going to discuss how to minimize that happening. Hi, my name is Peter Russell Smith and I'm the managing partner at Big Business Agency. In this video, we're going to cover 3 particular elements. One is what percentage of your market and your potential clients are ready to buy from you. We're going to have a look at a quick and simple technique to reduce the amount of wasted time by ensuring that the clients that your billable resources talk to are in fact ready to buy. And we'll give you some tips along the way to help you make that happen. Okay, the first thing to recognize is what percentage of your potential customers, potential market, are new clients. The reality is it's only about 10% at any given time. It fluctuates obviously over time, but at any given time there's only 3 to 10% of people who are ready to purchase your services. So what this technique is all about is making sure that we get at that 10%. And to do that, we use a pretty simple 3-step process. And it's automated, it's scalable, and it's pretty simple to manage. The key to it is that we want to have our key billable resources, the key senior folk in the organization, talking to customers who are actually ready to sign. In other words, in that top 10%. The process involves making a capability video. It involves distributing that and making it accessible and visible by your key prospects and your key market, and then automating how you engage with that key market for that 10% of prospects and potential clients who are interested. We'll go through a few tips on how to do each of those stages. So the first thing is making the capability video. This is not a generic corporate video. This is not telling the world about all the things that your firm can do. This is about discussing one problem, one big problem that you know your customers have and that you solve really well. So an example would be this video. We have accounting customers who have a big problem because their billable resources are being wasted on people who aren't ready to sign up. So this is how we help them. So you pick one thing that you're good at fixing and then tell them how you fix it. So that's what the capability video is all about. It's all about you talking about that one issue. Then when you make the video, it's pretty simple. You just make a simple slide presentation and you can do a voiceover or you can do it on camera like I am. It doesn't matter if you're on camera or not, so don't get wrapped around the axle about being on camera. The important thing is the voiceover, that they hear and they become more familiar with who you are. At the end of the video, they've got the ability to set up a meeting. So that's the 3 parts of it. You get a presentation, you explain how you solve the big problem, and then you give them the opportunity to meet with you. So it's all about creating a video that lets them understand that you understand their big problem. And then it gives you the ability to showcase how you solve that issue. And in communicating the how, they understand that you deeply understand the problem that they have. So that's what engenders the trust and makes it so that they click the button at the end of the video to make an appointment with you. Then once you have your video, you've got to get it seen. So the key to getting it seen by the right people is understanding where your customers are researching, where they're looking for information. It could be on industry forums, it could be on LinkedIn, it could be Google searches. Understanding where they're researching helps guide you as to where you should be pushing the link to the video. So if they're on LinkedIn, answer questions, do posts, talk about the big issue so that they get to read and they read your view of it. And of course, include a link to the video So they go back to it and they can learn more. Similarly, if they're on industry forums, answer the questions, have a click to the video for them to learn more and understand more. Or you can use something like a Google Ads to boost it to a wider audience. Then the next step is when they click the button at the end of the video because they like it and they want to have a chat to you, you automate the follow-up. And so basically you direct them to a landing page, and it's at that landing page that we capture their email, name, address, company, those sorts of details. That gives them the right to access the video. And once they've accessed it, because you understand the problem and because you've articulated how you solve that problem for them, they click the button to arrange a call. The key to that is that you end up with an automated process from end to end. And it means that your billable resources only get involved here at the end. They've understood that you understand the problem and they want to talk to you about how you can solve that problem for them. So in summary, you make a capability video, you get it seen where your clients are researching, and you automate the inquiry so you preserve your billable resources. If you'd like to have a chat about how we can help you get this process going in your organization, we'd love to have a chat to you. And thank you for your time. Bye.